Go get daddy. Beaux, stop.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Nico here with Our Brown Farmhouse, and thank you for clicking on this video. We truly appreciate it. My wife Natalie and I have 4 beautiful children here on our homestead in Central Florida, where we have a little bit of everything: cows, goats, a pig, an emu, chickens, you name it. We think you'll enjoy our content. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. We think you'll enjoy our content. And also go ahead and share it, as it helps our videos reach more people just like you. We have a lot going on the homestead right now, y'all, so let's go ahead and jump right into it.
So y'all, we just got back from the heart party at Arnold Palmer, and we got the babies in the car in the AC. So we're gonna knock out a couple things real fast. The first being, look at that sunset. Can you see it? It's so pretty. But Nico is getting the tractor so we can give the cows some hay, because this yard is pretty nice and green, but up there it hasn't started growing back yet. It's still dormant. So yeah. Gotta make sure they stay fed. And look how greedy the goats are. They started walking when they saw us out, because they're like, oh, is it time for us to eat? Which, as you can see by their bellies, those ladies are not missing a meal. They're fine. Look, Achilles. We have to lock them up. But let me get the gates. Oh, such a gentleman. He's gonna, oh, he's getting my head out. I thought he was about to get the gate, but I'll get the gate for him. Want me to help you? Want me to help you? And y'all, look who's met me at the gate. All right, back up, y'all. Dandy, you're so close. Who is this? You never get this close. Look how big Pinkie Pie is. She's so big. Hi, Coco. Y'all, the moment I realized, I forgot the box cutter. I gotta go get it.
Do you think, well, we could get on that block out of your trunk?
Yeah. The middle block?
Yeah.
Whew. I just ran to the house and ran back. Okay, Coco. She's so funny.
Okay. Y'all, I just came outside to, well, I thought I was running to Walmart to buy some things we need for dinner, and my heart has never dropped so fast. Let me turn y'all around and show you what I saw when I came out here. Look at these chickens. They love to be back here because this is like Zeus's septic. So, you know, chickens love to scratch around in some poop. Always find them over here. That's right. But look at this. You see anything wrong with this picture? You know, let's pan this way. We have the goats over here with Frankie. So why did my heart drop? Because if you noticed, Beaux is on the wrong side of that fence. And the reason Beaux is usually with the cows and not with the goats is because somewhere around 18 months or so of us having him, a switch flipped where he's actually killed one of our goats. I feel like we shared that in a video. I'm pretty sure we shared that in a video. If I can find it, I'll put that thumbnail on the screen. But one of our baby goats accidentally got under the fence before, and we've fixed and repaired that so it can't happen again, and he killed that baby girl. And when we first got him, he was always with the goats. But like I said, one day a switch just flipped, and he would chase them around and was trying to harm them. So that's why he's always been with the cows. And then we moved him from being with the cows because he tries to do the same thing to baby calves. So once our baby calf is a little bit bigger, we'll reintroduce Beaux into there. But that's why we have them sharing a fence line, so that he can get to know that baby calf over this time frame that he's been over there. But anyways, the first thing I did when I came out here is I counted the goats. I wanted to make sure they were all here, make sure I didn't see anything I didn't want to see. And thankfully, we're all good. But we got to get this fixed because, once again, it's like a switch that flips. So let me go figure out how we got out. Usually when he gets out, it's a good indication to me that there's some type of short circuit in our hot wire. So I have the fun task of walking 10 acres of fence plus walking the cross fencing to see if I could find where this issue may be. I'm not going to film any of that. It's going to be boring. You see I have some materials right here just in case I need them. Some wire, some more, you know, wire that's rubber coated protected, some insulators just in case. And we got to get this done. Look at Elvis, y'all. He just flew up on there. And also, before I get to work, oh, look here, y'all. I think I figured out, and I'm filming this right after uploading our previous video. So if you've left comments on how to help us here, I haven't seen them yet. But I think what I did is this one is in more sun and needs a little bit more water. That one's in shade and doesn't need as much water. So I watered them the same amount. This one bounced back, and this one looks sad, as you saw in the previous video. Now it's good because I'm not watering it as much. So I just have to find that happy balance, I guess. But let me get this fencing fixed, and we'll get on to the next thing. Isn't that right? Man, that's a pretty boy. Whew. Oh, last thing. Many of you oftentimes mention why not get a cart for the girls. I replied to one of the comments, but y'all, we have a big gorilla cart, and we've always had this big gorilla cart. The girls just don't use it, you know. It's been stored over here. I used to store it at the barn, thinking, okay, that it'll be easier for them to remember to use it or access it or assess it, whatever. Nope, they don't use it. I've concluded that they prefer to carry the buckets and the scoops and all that around. But we have a gorilla cart for them. All right, y'all, I have some feed. Let's see if we can figure out how he got on the other side of all of these wires. Like, look at this, look. How did he do it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 wires. And how did he do it? Come on, Beaux. Here. Come on, Beaux. And now he's acting like he doesn't know how to get back over here. Come on, Beaux. Huh. I'm gonna walk away. Maybe he wants some privacy, y'all. Maybe he's like, see how he's chasing? Yeah. That's why you got to get him out of there. That's why we got to get him out of there. Can't trust him around the goats for too long, because once they agitate him, that's when he's going to look. You see, he put his ears back. Yeah. No, he's got to get out of there. Come on, Beaux. Come on. Come on. There's not a broken wire or anything. Now, I turned the fence off. He just doesn't know that. So, based on how he's acting right now, I'm going to wager that he got the shock of a lifetime going through there. And it hurt, but he ate it. It hurt, but he ate it. And I know he's not over there because of food. So there's some of y'all that are going to say, well, look, there's green grass over there. And then over here, there's nothing for him. And that's not the case, y'all. Hey. No, he gets a lot of hay. Fresh hay. I'm talking about the good stuff. And he gets this once or twice a day. At minimum, of course, once a day, but sometimes twice a day. And he's getting good hay. So, yeah, he's not willing to come back over. So he definitely got shocked. And I know it hurt. And he must have got shocked multiple times. So let me get him back over here. I'll just have to take him around and go through the stall door. All right, I don't have my stand, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna record this, but I'm gonna just move this out the way and walk him right into his stall. So yeah, here, maybe I can. Y'all, these chickens, look at this. 2 eggs right there. And this is all from today. 3 eggs right there. And there's 1 in the coop. Already look. There's 1 in the coop. We have 6 hens, free range, 6 eggs. There's something else. Come on, Achilles. Come on. Come on, Achilles. Come on, Beaux. Here. Here, Beaux. Ration 4 days. Did that without any goats getting out. All right, now let me fix the fence. And at least we know he's not going to test it again, at least for a good while, because he did not want to touch that fence. But let me walk all the fence lines, like I was saying. Once again, not going to record that, and then I'll pick y'all up at the next thing. I think y'all are going to like this. It's something really cool that we do as a family. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all. So I got that done. And now, really quick, I want to come in here to the chicken coop and collect some eggs. So let's do that. Hey, girls. So I'm seeing 2 eggs broke, but I think those are the 2 that Egypt told me about yesterday. And I see 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 eggs in here. Hey y'all. And the eggshells actually are good for the chickens to eat, which is why we kept them in here. Because if they eat them, you know, that calcium in there is good for them to, look at these little visitors. That calcium is good for them and their eggshells. Now let me pick this sign up. So, going to do an egg check in here. And while I'm doing that, I want to explain why we don't have nesting boxes in this coop. Let me fix this really quick. All right. So, here is our philosophy and our reason why in this chapter of our life, why we don't have any nesting boxes. It's hot out here. Y'all probably wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie. Keep having to wipe sweat away is because, like I said, when I first came out, I was running to Walmart. So I had this hoodie on because of that. But if you go to when we built this chicken coop, we have like a 6 or 7 long playlist that shows from start to finish building this chicken coop out and building this chicken run. In there, we talk about some things or speak about some things of like our why we do certain things a certain way. So one of the things we spoke about is, if you look behind me right here, that is not an automatic chicken coop door. It's a manual one that we have to ourselves manually open and close. The other thing is there's no nesting boxes in the coop or the chicken run. Although we did create a space in the coop for if we ever do want to add the chicken nesting boxes. And the reason why is simple. In this chapter of our life, I'm 35, my beautiful wife is 31, our children are children. We do not want any reason not to interact with our animals. We do not want any reason to not interact with these chickens. So if you can imagine, and I've shared the number before, but if you can imagine the amount of money we spent building this chicken coop and chicken run, why would we want an interaction where we didn't have to go inside the coop? We didn't have to go inside the run. Because one thing about human nature is if we say we're going to do something or we plan to do something, we're probably not. So if we would have built this coop and put in rollout nesting boxes on the outside of the coop and said, you know, we're still going to go, you know, in there and spend time with the chickens and all that, I'm telling you, it wouldn't happen. Like, just human nature. Maybe the first month or 2 it would have, but over time, you know, as life happens, the rhythm would become, oh, we're just going to run to the coop really quick because we're in a rush, get the eggs and go. Well, by not having nesting boxes and having a manual door that you can see them going in and out of as we speak, it forces us to have to open and close that door manually. It forces us to go on an Easter egg hunt for the eggs. This is a safe and enclosed environment, so we know that their eggs are in here in the coop, or as they all go drink water. Or if it's not in the coop, they love to lay their eggs underneath. There's space under there where they could get under the coop, but they can only go so far under the coop. So we can still reach it. You can kind of see right there, there's a wood beam. So they can only go so far. They can only go so far in there, so we can still reach their eggs. Man, they are enjoying some water over there. You can hear it. That's funny. So we're forced to have to come inside the chicken run and the chicken coop to get their eggs. They lay in like only 3 spots, so it's easy to find them. As long as we get them within that day or 2, they're nice and clean still, and we love doing that. It's personal. You can see my shadow. It's just personal preference. Now, I know 1,199% that there will become a day where, as Natalie and I get older, you know, and or the kids get older and the kids move away, hopefully they don't, but the kids move away, I know that there's going to become a day where the convenience of a nesting box and something like this, we're 100% going to want, like 100%, 1,000% going to want. It's just not now. So that's why we do not have nesting boxes in this coop. But as many of you know, unless this is your first or second or like third time here, this is one of 2 coops we have. So in our other coop that's attached to the barn, there are nesting boxes in that coop. So the chickens like to lay their eggs in the nesting box over there. And then of course, as you saw earlier in this video, our chickens in that coop also like to lay in the horse troughs, little feeding buckets as well, which they haven't been, it's been a while since they've done that. They just started that up in the past like 3 weeks. They had gotten to a point where they were laying in their nesting boxes exclusively. So, you know, it happens, but hopefully that makes sense. You know, to each his own, as the saying goes. That's just why we, in this chapter of our life, don't have nesting boxes in this coop.
Go get Daddy, Jip. Beaux, stop. Here, grab your brother so I can go get him. Grab Pharaoh.
Oh, she fell. No, why the baby going over there?
Yeah, please don't. He gotta go. I know you love him, Egypt.
Well, I don't want to.
I know, but he's not doing his job. Look at him hiding behind those trees.
Probably waiting to strike. He's going.
So I think he knew he was in trouble because I tried to go in there and catch him and he wasn't having it. He was trying to run around this whole 4.5, 5 acre pasture. So mom got some food. She fed the cows to get them away from him. And now he's eating out of the bucket and we're going to put him back into the stall. And yeah, I don't know. I think we've tried.
It's time.
Yeah, we tried, y'all. Y'all know we've tried. And I know Egypt, look, she's gonna be all sad and stuff. But we've tried with Beaux.
He's not serving his purpose.
Yeah. We can't just have him in that area forever. And we also can't feed him out forever because the feed, the hay, it's not cheap. If you're an OG, you know, probably about 9 months ago, we threw out there that we were going to sell him. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was many of y'all plus her who kind of made us feel bad, and we're like, okay, we'll give him another chance.
And he's been side by side with the goats, side by side with the cows.
Yeah,
for months now.
And we don't put it all on camera, but our neighbors across the street, they've given us a lot of, they're horse people, so they've given us a lot of tips on what we can try. Yeah, not only do they have they're horse people, like legit horse people, but they also have a donkey and they know what to do. We've tried all their tips. We've listened to and watched many YouTube videos, looking up things like, this is an intact donkey who's getting larger. And yeah, we can't have him on the homestead because he's going after the goats. So it's like, okay, put him with the cows. Yeah. He's going after the cows. And, you know, we have small children, right?
And he's nice. So far, we haven't had any issues with us.
When he's by himself, he's nice.
Yeah,
when
when
it's
he's
an
by
adult,
himself.
he's nice. But I don't think it's fair to him to live a life in solitude.
No, it's not.
Because he doesn't get along with other animals. So the time has come, and none of y'all are going to be able to convince us otherwise. We are sorry, but we're going to post him for sale. If you live in Central Florida and you're a horse or donkey person,
he did good with Whataburger,
and you feel like you can give him a great life on your property, we will happily, converse with you about that. But just let us know.
I'm sorry, but there is one thing I have to say. We get visiting rights.
She wants to visit him.
You said we get visiting rights? That's funny. So we'll put him in that stall, and we're going to go ahead and get the posting ready. Go get him some hay, get him some water, and we'll just go from there. We'll keep y'all updated. It's a sad day, but y'all, this literally just happened. Like, we were trying things out. Actually,
today is the first day.
The video you're watching right now, I was editing. I'm editing it so I could upload it this evening. What is today? Monday the what? 18th?
The 17th.
Monday the 17th. I'm literally editing the video you're watching right now. So everything you just saw with the cows was not even going to be in this video. But I'm adding it into the video because it literally just happened. This is real time. And I think that's what we're going to have to do. So let us figure all this out, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. All right, y'all. So you'll have to forgive me. I said earlier in the video we were going to show you something that we do as a family. And I'm going to save that for our next video. So hang tight. You'll see it in our next upload. It is something that I think that you'll like and maybe adapt or adopt and add to your family tradition if you're not doing it already.